Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Thornton Township live react. Let me know if you can hear me. We're waiting for the meeting to start. I'm trying to find a link to put on the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me know if you guys can hear. What? I can't stand the app on the phone. I can never find anything that I need to look. Yeah. How do you find the videos that you see that you looked at already? Oh, okay. Cool. All right, now I found it. Okay. Cool. I just gotta share this link. All right, thank you. So this is, I guess I'm bouncing around different live streams. This is for Felicia Nicole's stream. We'll bounce around and see which one has the best sound or whatnot. I don't see Critical there right now. So we'll be bouncing around, trying to figure out, what makes sense right now. So, I see Carl Wilson in the chat. What's going on? How you doing? Hope everything is well. I'm gonna butcher this spelling, but we'll bounce around. See which one has the best sound. Because always the best sound is what we're looking for. Let me try to pin that comment real quick. Stupid phone. Okay. So if this works, we'll check this out. Let me know if you can hear what's going on in the room. No one's really talking right now. I think it's just Alicia talking, but let's see if you guys can hear. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. But yes, the questions. Will Hainiard show up? I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. If I had to guess, I don't think she shows up. I don't know what happened with any of the court cases that may have happened today. I didn't have a chance to check up on anything like that. Oh, is it Vivian there? She has good sound. Okay. Let me check. I could check. We could bounce around. It doesn't matter who. As long as hit subscribe to the people who live there that's streaming this for us, because it's hard to get this on our own. It seems like let me see. This one looks like a better quality. Let me see. Let me change it real quick. Let me know. I guess you guys could vote which one you guys want to use. But I like this one. That's a little bit more of this looks more crispy. What do you guys think? A little more like a crispier quality to it. What do you guys think? No? Seems a little, yeah. Yeah, so this is Vivian's stream. So I guess I have to change that real quick. No Critical. Is Critical not here today? He's not streaming today? I don't see him. Yeah, I guess he's not streaming today. So you got two. You got Alicia Nicole's stream, and you got Vivian Allen's Your Favorite Survivors stream. So we're all covered here. We'll see who shows up. We'll see how that goes.
Can y'all see?
I gotta put this up real quick.
I don't know if she gonna show up or not.
Okay.
But I don't think so, because I keep telling Mike that if he comes.
I might as well be up top here. There's nothing happening over here. Right? I'll just put myself above the scenery there. Yeah. So what's going on? Happy Tuesday evening for everyone. I hope you guys had a good day. We are. I think we're approaching the end of this whole. Well, not the end, but at least for Haney's sake, it's looking more and more terrible by the day. I am still trying to get the body cam footage for the incident that happened in the Township meeting. I mean, the one that we've all seen 1,000 times. But they have extended the date because I think they have to respond in a certain amount of days. But I guess they're still investigating or something. So they did like a 5-day extension. But when that is released, we'll definitely check it out. And I guess as we sit back and wait for the meeting to start. Very funny. I like Nickelback. This Nickelback slander needs to stop. It's fine. You know, it's okay. It's a decent band. Yeah, they were probably too popular, got oversaturated, but Nickelback, they're decent. I'm sure you probably don't like Coldplay, don't you, Brian? You probably don't like Coldplay. Creed. What was the other ones that were like oversaturated?
That might change.
Testing.
I don't know for what.
Fair enough. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate that. Coldplay is nice. They have some hits.
Testing, just make sure everyone can hear me. Yes, we hear you.
Coldplay sucks.
Yes.
Thank you. Creed was a solid. I think they were a Christian band, and then they went, mainstream. They're fine. I think it's sometimes it's popular to hate the really popular bands back in the day. What were you doing? Oh, for real, like later this summer, I'm going to go. I've never seen this band before, and I want to see them. System of a Down. They're going to be in Jersey, I think in August, and I'm going to go to Jersey. But the System of a Down, and that's my band right there. So I'll be checking them out.
I think she hear y'all.
Look at that.
But yeah, somebody.
That's funny. Oh yeah, definitely.
Stay up for closed session.
Great band. Great band. Yeah, they're touring. Check some date. They got some dates. Check them out. I know they're going to be in Jersey sometime this summer. I don't think I ever heard a ZZ Top song, so don't get too mad with me, Dwayne. I don't. Maybe I did. I don't know. Agreed. At least we have that all in common. Appreciate that. Joseph, I don't want to pay the congestion pricing, dude. Or stay in traffic all day. That's the problem. I only know that one song. Yeah, and you know that song. I know that one song. I probably heard that song 10,000 times, and I'll always listen to the whole thing. You know that song, Iris? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Iris. I'm sorry we're talking about music right now. We're waiting for the meeting. Nothing's happening, guys. We wait. Don't worry about it. But Iris, man, that song's amazing. Oh yeah, POD Alive. Yeah, that was part of like that rap rock thing, like that Linkin Park vibe back in the early 2000s. I think one of the guys, I think the main singer had dreads. Okay, what age is a boomer? Because I'm 40. I'll be 41 this year. Am I a boomer now? What's a boomer age? I don't know. Oh, really? How many lawsuits is this person going? Like, they both of them. I just crazy. I mean, I think this they may bankrupt the township or bankrupt the dollar. Apparently, it's bankrupt, but all these payouts from all these lawsuits, like, where are you gonna get this money from? Okay, all right, I'm not a boomer then. Not yet. Thank you. So, okay, 1950s. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think I'm a millennial. Yeah, I think I'm a millennial for the most part. Okay, yeah. All right, I don't know about the Hootie and the Blowfish. I won't go. I'm not going that far. Yeah, millennial. Yeah. And a lot of people say a lot of boomers were really upset about the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl, because a lot of people just didn't get it. Kathy Feister, I hope I pronounced that right, with the $20 donation. Appreciate it. Thank you for covering this. We'll have a cold one on me after. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of a cold one right now, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat. All right, I'm gonna have to check out. I know I don't mind checking out some new, well, at least not new, but some music from the past. Dave Matthews Band. Okay, I do like Three Doors Down. Yeah, I mess with them. At least my review of the Kendrick concert, I felt that it was too focused on him up wanting Drake, and he didn't just play the hits. Like, just play the songs that got you there. I've seen Kendrick twice live, and he's a great live performer. But I just felt like it was really, and I know he had some other symbolism and some other things he wanted to express, but I just felt like it was really centered on the whole him, and he already beat Drake. He already won up him, so I didn't understand that part. But it was okay. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I don't want to be too loud. Also, I have this. I think maybe I have the room sound on, so that's probably why I was probably a little low. No, not yet. We're waiting. I mean, they could proceed even without her, though. All right, while we're still talking about music, what else? What other kind of music that would be? I mean, 95% of the time I am listening to rap and R&B, but every once in a while I like some alternative rock. Is that what you call it? Oh yeah, definitely 9 Inch Nails. Definitely. I hope that's what you're saying. 9 Inch Nails. Yeah, I listen to that. Anybody a fan of the band Incubus? I think they're still touring. I may check them out this summer as well. or Brittany talking about the Super Bowl performance. Yeah, I think it could be exhausting to always have to worry about the whole political stuff, even when you're just watching a game. But Kendrick is a great performer live. Like, I saw him twice, and both times were great. No, you don't think so? Yeah, look, I understand that, Donna. I don't want, when I'm watching a show to be entertained, I don't want to dig deep. You know, I'm drinking, I'm eating pizza. Just show me a good show. Like, you know, I don't want the Da Vinci Code when I'm you know, inebriated. Nice, yeah, Incubus, man. I love them. There you go. Oh, now you got it reversed. Oh, yeah. I can't read that. Yeah, still waiting.
But closed session is to discuss the hiring, discipline, performance, compensation, and dismissal of certain personnel.
Gotcha.
Legal counsel, acquisition of real property, matters pending probable or imminent litigation. It's supposed to be a really good and a real interesting meeting.
Anyone's a fan of Black Sabbath? No? No? Yeah? Oh. Sorry.
Everybody? All right, good evening, everybody. We're going to call the meeting to order.
Can you mute it, Robert?
Yes. Yeah, it's muted. Oh, that's good. Oh, you got it? Okay, I forgot you were back. Yeah, we'll call the meeting to order. Deputy Clerk, call roll, please.
It is 6:23. Trustee Gonzalez.
Present.
Trustee Carlisle.
Present.
And Trustee Wiedemann.
Present.
And is everyone present currently at 6:23?
All right. Pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would like to make a motion for Trustee Gonzalez to be Supervisor Pro Tem for this meeting.
I'll second.
Okay, roll call for Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes, I'm sorry. You. I appreciate it.
Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
And Trustee Wiedemann.
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda, we have approval of minutes. Is there a motion to approve the minutes, board meeting from January 28th, 2025 at 6 p.m.?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from January 28th.
Second.
Okay, roll call for Trustee Wiedemann.
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Supervisor Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda, we have approval of bills. First item is general fund. Is there a motion? It sounds better. You go higher.
I would like to make a motion to pay the general fund, excluding just a few items. That would be item 1 through 5, which are all for ClickSend. We are just looking to see what was sent out to the residents on behalf of the Rant Township. And that was it. I'm sorry, you know what, I'm sorry about that, excuse me. Scratch that, please, I have to read something else to record. So I'm sorry, it's item 32, which is for Great Line Communications. Item 115 for JM Sales, 116 through 120 for Jimbo's Catering. We have 122 for OKK Trading, 123 through 125 for Southland RCM Communications, and that was it.
I'll second.
Okay, roll call for trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Right, next we have General Assistance Fund. Is there a motion?
Yes, I would like to make a motion to pay the general assistant funds bills minus 1 through 5, which are clicks in, and that's my motion.
I'll second.
Roll call for trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda under approval of bills, we have the Road and Bridge Fund. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Okay, Carlisle motion and Wiedemann second. Roll call for trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, next item, we have old business. Let's see, the first one, we have to adopt 2024-25 budget and appropriation ordinance 24-009 for Thornton Township General Assistance Fund.
I would like to make a motion to table.
Second.
Roll call for trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
and Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Yes. All
Motion
right.
passed.
Next item, we have to adopt 2024-2025 budget and appropriation ordinance 24-010 for Thornton Township General Fund.
I would like to make a motion to table the general fund budget.
Second.
Roll call for trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle, and Pro Tem Gonzalez.
The agenda, we have approval of supervisors 100% tax, property tax refund for all homeowners of Thornton Township.
I would like to make a motion to. Okay. We can have further discussion.
Oh, yes, any discussion?
Yeah, because I would like to take a vote on it. I don't really have any discussion, but I do want to vote. Yeah.
So there's a motion, we have a second.
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 What was the motion? Was the motion to approve or deny?
Go ahead.
She was asking what was the motion, was it to approve or deny this?
Deny.
Okay, roll call for trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
and Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Yes. Yeah.
Motion passed.
Right. Item 4, under old business, approval of bonuses for all Thornton Township employees.
I would like to make a motion to table.
Second.
Roll call for trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
and Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Right, next on the agenda, resolutions, proclamations, and ordinances. Don't think we have any, correct? Okay. All right, then, next on the agenda is new business. Item 1, it's approval of special services upcoming events. Let's see, is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
All right, second, for discussion
Is
purposes
there-
only,
Is
yeah.
there any discussion?
Yeah, I just, I think that I would feel personally more comfortable if there was just some more discussion around the events and, you know, the budgeting and, you know, I'm still trying to get a grasp on just what's happening financially. You know, I was communicating with the finance director. He's been very helpful, so, for me, it's not that I don't want, these events to be planned, I just think that I'm just not comfortable voting for them right now.
Like I said, I'm pretty much along the same lines. I mean, especially, you know, we've kind of seen some of this before. I mean, one's for Thursday. I mean, to me, it's kind of hard to get something together in a couple days. But also, but overall, yeah, I definitely think we just need some more information on two ends. Both on one side, just kind of knowing a little more with the budget, and then also just, you know, with the expenditures as well. Just making sure everything's in line, things of that nature. So the original motion was to not to approve, correct?
It was to approve.
I'm sorry. Oh, to approve, okay. Okay. Is there any more discussion? Okay.
Roll call for trustee Wheeler,
No,
trustee Carlisle,
No,
and pro temp Gonzalez.
No.
Motion failed.
All right, item 2 under new business is Valentine's luncheon for seniors and employees in the amount of $5,000.
I'll make a motion.
second,
Any discussion?
Yes, so I kind of just, so people are aware, I feel the same way about this one. I think that we're still working on a budget, and to continue to plan events and spend money from a budget that isn't approved just feels like we should just pause for a minute and get through one thing at a time. So, you know, it's not that I don't think the employees and the seniors don't deserve it, because they do. I just think that right now, we have to prioritize what's important.
Any other discussion? Okay.
Roll call for trustee Wheeler,
No,
trustee Carlisle,
no,
pro temp Gonzalez.
No. No.
Motion failed.
Right, next on the agenda, we have closed session. Do we have any items that we would need to go to closed session for? Right. We don't have any action, no supervisors' reports, public comment. Did anybody sign up? Public comment. Okay.
Yeah, I was coming up.
No, that's just,
I'll go get the sheet.
where are they gonna sign
Mike
off?
Kelly.
you don't want to check.
Yeah, tell them don't call my name.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, the first, person that's on deck is Jennifer Roberts. Jennifer Roberts, if you want to, Jennifer Roberts, that way.
I think she's going to come up. Yeah, we can't hear her.
If you can come up so we can hear your comments, Jennifer Roberts, please.
She's coming.
favorite is right here.
Yeah, maybe just. Sorry.
Or do you want I would come around, probably easier to come in between the chairs over there.
Good evening, everyone. Being that this is a Black History Month, as a Black woman and a mother of 3 grown children and a granddaughter, my heart was broken when I saw a young Black woman who carries the title of Super Mayor take her shoes off, push aside a table, run past an elderly man laying on the floor to go join her boyfriend Kamal Woods in a fight that he started along with DeMarcus Quigley, who was kicking another Black man in the head, jumping on tables, and breaking the monitor, not to mention the microphone Tiffany used as a weapon. This is not hearsay, but we were here to witness this melee in real time. While I understand that words may hurt, violence is never the answer. Instead of learning from her mistakes and being the example that young Black and brown people really need, she would rather show them that if you want something so badly, just to do what she do, which is fight, steal, and lie. And just maybe you won't get caught. This is not the example anyone needs in their life. Recently, Tiffany did an interview claiming that someone brought a knife and a gun. And if that's the case, it had to have been someone in her camp, since everyone that comes through the front door has to go through security. As a resident, I now feel more unsafe knowing that our supervisor is willing to allow such things like this to happen and not having adequate security, since the security guard downstairs fell and couldn't get up. With that being said, I am truly looking forward to the day where we don't have to be afraid to come to the people's house. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next person is
Am I allowed to make comments about new business?
Watch your step.
Okay, when I look at
Oh,
the
I'm sorry.
agenda,
It's Paul Roberts.
Wait until the
Mr.
people that
Robbins is
signed
next,
in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, wait till the people that signed in are done and then you can go.
Oh, she signed, yeah.
She could go before.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's
hi, my name is Janelle Taylor, I live in South Holland, and I'm concerned about the new business and the approval of special services. I do believe in making sure that your community enjoys itself and having activities for them. But I think this is a little overreach here with the amount of money that's going to be spent when we really don't have a clear understanding of where we stand financially. And before we spend this money, we need to know that. I don't know how much these events cost, but I do know that there are a lot of seniors, some of them live in senior facilities, and most senior facilities have a client advisor who schedules events for them within that facility. So they're not missing a whole lot. So I don't think they need all of these. I might attend some, I may not attend some. I am a senior, but I think we have to know where we stand. what money we have and what money we don't have and what bills we're going to be forced to pay that our supervisor has already opted to spend without approval before we agree to all of these. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Roberts.
Behind you.
You can just pass it to Mr. Roberts, okay? All right, thank you.
Good evening. I'll be a little more positive. I want to say that the trustees have made considerable progress from a year ago. A year ago at this meeting was the first time that I had ever met trustees Wiedemann and Gonzalez. The supervisor would not let trustee Gonzalez into the meeting while the other trustees and she discussed what was about to happen. He was allowed in this door right before they called the meeting to order. Trustee Wiedemann and I and the public and all of the press were downstairs. We were promised that we could make public comment. And then Keith Price came downstairs to say that the meeting was adjourned after 4 minutes. The next meeting, the supervisor was not present. Trustee Gonzalez noticed that there were a bunch of $10,000 invoices in the general fund to Cornerstone Government Affairs. He asked, what are these for? The supervisor pro tem said, oh, I don't know, but Robert Hunt knows. He isn't in the meeting, but you can ask him. And of course that passed. I'm here to be corrected if I'm wrong, but I think that the purpose of the township is to provide services to the residents which are not provided by the villages or the county or the state. This is basically a welfare agency. Why do you need a politician as a leader? Why do you need to spend $10,000 a month for political consulting? I look forward to the new administration and hope that it's led by public servants. And I'm very encouraged to see the public servants that the trustees who are here tonight have been performing. That's it.
Thank you. That concludes public comments.
You can put it. Thank you. All right, next on the agenda is adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion. Second.
Okay, roll call for trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
and pro tem Gonzalez.
Yes.
Meeting adjourned at 6:43 p.m. Oh, that was good. It's over.
Nicely going for the most part.
Right, a real meeting. They got business handled. Nothing to see here, folks. So.
All right, that was fun. That was fun. In and out. How long was that? Like 5 minutes? But yeah, shout out to Critical Smoker. Hopefully everything went well with your procedure. Obviously, you're definitely a big part of our ability to check out these meetings. So health, it's always important. That's first. So I appreciate you for coming through. And also, thank you to Vivian Allen for the stream. Actually, this stream was actually on CBS as well. So, but we got the gist. So just to make sure that I heard everything correctly. Actually, can I pause this real quick? Yeah. So the events that they tried to, I guess, the supervisor tried to push, right? Those events that cost $5,000 and up. Did they table that or did they cancel it? I don't know if I got the sound correctly. If that was tabled or canceled. I believe it was tabled. But for the most part, it looks like they're just picking apart everything that she's putting out there. The only thing that I find interesting And I like to hear your thoughts. The fact that they just don't cancel the bonuses. What do you guys think about that? The fact that they tabled it. What is there to table? I think if you gave the residents of Thornton Township a vote, should the township provide employee bonuses? I think everyone, I'm just guessing, most people would say no. No. This, taxpayer money, we shouldn't be having bonuses. Let's just move past this. So it's interesting. Okay, so they cancel the parties, but table. But what's your opinion on that? Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think there should be that? Like they should have those things done. I think I don't know, just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I'll check. I'll go to Chicago if they have if they're showing interviews. Oh, they are. Okay, cool. Well,
and funding that's being tabled as well.
And like I said, yep, it goes right back to kind of some of the budget stuff. We want to see where we're at before we go ahead and approve some things. Some of them have been done before, some haven't. Some haven't been done for a little while. So some of the stuff we're trying to get back into swing with, but at the same time, like I said, we need to get a good picture of the finances in order before we go ahead and do that. Like I said, when it comes to special services, senior services, I mean, that's what we're here to help, to have some events, kind of like it was touched on, though, not only by the board but as well by some of the residents. Though it shouldn't be all we do. There's so much more that we could be doing. So once again, it's about helping people. The events, I mean, they possibly do help people, but the bottom line is we want to help people. So we want to get that taken care of first. If we have an event, say every 3 months, every 4 months, or at least a couple of them, that's good. We'll do that. But like I said, ultimately we want to kind of get back to having some help go back direct to the people before. But like I said, once again, that all goes back to the budget. Where are we at? And are we able to do this? Because you spend money on some events and then something pops up that we weren't aware of, and then now we're kind of stuck. So we don't want to get into that situation. Some of the situations we were in with our finances were kind of because of that. There was a lot of stuff that was just kind of thrown out there at times, and it would get approved, and then other things would pop up, and they say, well, now we're kind of short on money. What should we do? So we, like I said, we just kind of put things in order. And that's all we're doing. And right now, we just want to kind of create that bridge. Coming up, we got a few months to go to the election time, so we're just right now just trying to create that bridge, keep the business going, and just kind of, I don't want to say bare minimum, but just right now we do have to watch what we're doing as far as spending and things like that, and that's kind of our intention.
And do you have any comment on Supervisor Henyard not being here? I don't think she's been seen at a public meeting since the brawl.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe so, but no, I mean, really no comment. I really don't know. I mean, yeah. So. Good.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Yeah. No problem. Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, they're supposed to be boring. You guys are like, why do we come now? No. But yeah, you're supposed to, and it's exactly what happened is the way it's kind of supposed to go.
So is there another meeting?
It's 2 weeks. Yep. The resident gets up and asks them some questions about some of the spending. That's what it's all about. But ultimately. Thank you so much. Yeah. How have you been?
Good, everything's good. How about you?
I think, like I said, we're just kind of getting to a place.
I think they're taking a part of the sound, so it kind of messed up. Yeah, so in my opinion, there shouldn't be any bonuses right now. I think, and it sucks if you do work there, but the amount of mess that has been going on publicly, it's hard for the taxpayers to deal with them getting bonuses. That's my opinion. They can do whatever they want, however they want to do it. It looks bad, optically. At least my opinion of you working for the taxpayers and you're getting a bonus. It's not a company. It's not a company that is receiving a ton of profit and then they want to give back. So that's my opinion. But they could do whatever they want, obviously. Jelly Bean says, based on some leaked salaries, some people already got their money. I'm sure. If you were a fan of the super mayor and you took care of her, and You did what you had to do. I'm sure she blessed you. Tiffany has already quit. I almost guarantee she won't be back. It's like, why would you? So from what I have heard, and we'll see that there may be some major announcements coming soon. And that could be a reason why she's not showing up. But I'll wait until that actually happens, obviously. But it could be a big reason why she's not showing up. I mean, this is a big deal for her. Right now, early voting has started in the village. She should be out there and about, going live every day, visiting the places, being out in the street, trying, because at this point, she don't have all the money to run the campaign the way she probably would like to. You see the house team, they're out there daily. There's a reason why she's not coming out that house. And we'll see in a few days if there's going to be some kind of announcements. But it's a good reason why she's probably not showing up. But I can't say anything more. There's nothing definitive yet. But when it does happen, obviously I'll probably just jump on a live and talk about it. But the bonus conversation, that's something obviously that the township, whoever is going to be the next supervisor, should answer that question. Whether it will be, I think Nate Fields is running, Christopher Clark, the mayor of Harvey, he decided not to continue to run. So I guess that's been suspended or something. Then you got Napoleon Harris, which I tell you, I've never heard him speak. No, I'll take that back. He spoke at the caucus. I'll have to check out some videos of him speaking. I have no idea what he's gonna do, but again, that's for the township residents to kind of figure out what is going on. Rosie says a blanket bonus is bad business. They are a public service and should be applicable when an employee does exceptional work. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense to me. But I know that the previous, I think, succeeding in two said that was something that happened in the past. But I think we all could agree that this is different times. There's a lot of scrutiny. There's a lot of public attention. So, people are looking at the money and thinking, like, is this the best use for the money? But of course, if you work there, you want a bonus. I mean, obviously. That's a lot of court cases. And once what it looks like, probably won't able to continue to be the supervisor, how should she be able to afford all these lawyers? Lawyers are expensive, even the bad ones, especially if you don't have that kind of income anymore. Will she have to, if she saved her money? I mean, these lawyers are $300-$400 an hour, especially if you want a good lawyer, you're going to spend a lot of money. All these cases, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And no one is donating, right? So it's rough. It's rough. But from what I've seen, they definitely knocked out, they let go Kamal and William Moore. Didn't see William Moore at all. Just saw Keith Price. But I'm also interested to figure out why they decided to keep Keith Price. Just kind of interested to figure out what's going on there. You could say that he has helped enable Tiffany to behave the way that she has. It's interesting now. He's quiet as a church mouse. Like the brawl. The man didn't get up. Whether he could or not, he didn't get up. I don't know if he's pulling away from the situation, but at the same time, we saw, if you've been on this channel, you saw the Tiffany Hayward, I guess, campaign video. He was on it. So it's interesting that he's just, I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. I guess maybe he's just doing his job. He got to pick up that check. But it's interesting that the other trustees didn't throw him up like, hey, Keith Price needs to get the hell out of here. So those are a few things. So she can't get fired due to her participation in the brawl. Well, from what I've heard with the governor, what can he do? He can't do much unless the politician gets charged with a crime. Then I believe that the governor can kind of jump in. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, my son was running around screaming. I had to tell him to hush up for a second. So if she gets a charge, then I guess all bets off. But again, it's got a couple of weeks, and there's a vote. I mean, by the 25th, we'll know who the mayor of Dalton is, right? Or the new mayor, or if she wins the re-election. Keith Price Nees is not. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. It would make no sense to jump into that fight. It would make no sense to jump into that. That was not something that you would participate in, especially again after some information that I've heard. It was probably a good idea he did not jump in at all. So the next meeting is in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks we'll know who we'll know who is going to be the mayor. I guess elected. So the 25th is Tuesday. So we got a week after this week. So I don't think Haney may come back. Especially if she loses. I don't know. I think she may just not show up. She may not show up. And especially, again, it was what I've heard, what's going on. So I guess I have to verify that. Is there any video on that, the serving aspect? Because if she's around to get served, why didn't she come to the gosh darn meeting? Okay, so I see a picture here. She was, well, I could put this picture up and see if you guys can see it. That she was around. She was in the area. Why did she not go into the meeting? Maybe she is just giving up. Especially after if she loses the mayor's race, like then what else is there for her to do? Let's see, where is that picture? And of course, I can't find it. I would just go on the thing, but I don't feel like doing all that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going through, and they had a video, or had a picture of her coming out of a car. They said that she was in the area, but again, why didn't she show up? What's the? Is she done? Like I said, is it possible that she just gave up? Like she just doesn't want to deal with this anymore? So like this, apparently this, I know this is the BMW everyone talks about, and it looks like where the meeting is supposed to be. So she's coming out the car. Why did she attend a meeting? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, I don't see any videos of getting served. If anything, it'll probably be back. It'll probably be popped up later on, but I don't see any videos on it yet. Let's see. Okay, he announced it. Okay, I'll pop this in real quick. He probably has a video put up later. This is in the politics. This was in the politics Facebook group. Why am I sounding so loud? Okay, let me knock that down. So before we move on, I just want to show you guys what the server that served Hainiard before, what he said, just in case you guys are not on Facebook. Not everyone's on Facebook, but yeah. Just right overhead. So that, yeah, Kurt, that's the one that served her at the meeting a couple of weeks ago. Anyone at Thornton Township, go take pictures of Kamal BMW parked at the south door. I served her as the documents were put on the windshield. So, yeah, kids are allowed. It's fine. He's very easy to deal with. But yeah, so that's, I guess, a confirmed from the server. So the hits keep coming. The hits keep coming for her. Yeah, Hanya should get out of town. I think she's gonna stick around. Where's she gonna go? Where is she gonna go? Oh, he did a video. Okay, well, I'm sure that'll be up. You guys could definitely check that out. But if you put it on the windshield that he didn't serve like them directly, but I guess he just put it on the windshield, and that's enough for a serve. I guess so. Yeah. That BMW, nice one. Very nice car. Before we head out, I want to talk about something really, really quickly. It involves me and my mayor, Eric Adams. And I find this to be very, very... I don't know if they're just playing everyone in plain sight or like what is going on. But the fact that Eric Adams he's going to get away with what's going on. I just find that fascinating. It's kind of amazing when you think about it. Let's see, where did I put it up? Where did I put it? I thought I put it up. I guess not. Oh, you actually talked? Interesting. Should I put that video? I'm gonna put this one instead.
The Justice Department has ordered Manhattan prosecutors to drop the bribery case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams, citing political motivations behind the charges. The DOJ, under President Trump, directed the Southern District of New York to dismiss the case without prejudice, meaning it could be reopened in the future. Acting Deputy Attorney General Emil Bove noted in a letter that Adams had been targeted after criticizing Biden's handling of the migrant crisis. The charges, he wrote, interfered with Adams' re-election campaign and hindered his ability to address crime and illegal immigration. Adams, who was indicted last year, had been accused of accepting luxury travel in exchange for political favors, including fast-tracking the Turkish consulate in Manhattan. He's repeatedly denied wrongdoing and cast the prosecution as political retribution from the previous administration. The case's dismissal comes after weeks of Adams publicly aligning with Trump's immigration policies, attending the president's inauguration, and lobbying for a resolution. However, federal officials note the case will be reviewed again after the 2025 mayoral election. Adams, now free from legal peril, shifts his focus to what's expected to be a tough re-election battle as crime, immigration, and past scandals continue to weigh on his approval. Judge Dale Ho, who has heard the case in Manhattan federal court, will still have to sign off on the dismissal, but that appears to be just a formality, with prosecutors saying they have no intention of continuing the case.
That is absolutely crazy. I'm sorry, that is crazy. So I couldn't believe it. So I saw this yesterday. I mean, I know I was kind of throwing out there that he's gonna probably get pardoned anyway if he gets convicted. But you would think maybe Trump wouldn't touch this situation. But hold on a second. I still find it fascinating. So this is the problem, at least with this, in my opinion, right? The feds had a pretty strong case against Mayor Eric Adams. And I will agree, at least with the assertion that they're saying Eric Adams probably pissed off someone in the federal department. He definitely was very, very vocal against the migrant crisis and targeting Biden, right? But let's not forget, he was cool with this before it got crazy. See, when the buses started to come from Texas, from the governor Abbott, before Eric Adams wasn't against the migrants. He was like, come on in, we're a sanctuary city. It took him about a few weeks or a couple of months, and all of a sudden he realized it was a problem, and he was very, very vocal about it. So it's possible that was some issues there, but the allegations was pretty serious, and it didn't come out of nowhere. So Adams was accused of bribery, wire fraud, soliciting illegal foreign campaign contributions, talking about the Turkish situation, right? And him pressuring the NYC Fire Department to approve a new Turkish building without proper inspection. And the problem is the evidence. And if you saw it, and maybe I need to put the indictment somewhere. Maybe I'll put it on a Patreon. It's free to join the Patreon. 'Cause I think I can upload documents. But if you read that indictment, there were text messages and emails. Investigators reportedly had records showing Adams personally intervened in the approval process of this building. Key city officials, mind you, many of these city officials that were with Adams quit. They quit. They resigned. You can just look it up. Just say Adams key aide or whatever. They were quitting by the week when he got hit with this federal indictment. So several key officials were allegedly cooperating with the feds. The feds also was tracking the campaign contributions, the donations linked to the Turkish businesses and foreign interests. So all of a sudden, they're like, yeah, this was just political motivated. Eric Adams is lucky. He is a lucky dog. I'll just say that. He's probably thanking the Lord that Trump won. Because if Trump didn't win, he probably would have been indicted and probably been convicted. And the FBI raided a bunch of Adams associates. They raided, I think it was a chief fundraiser at one point. And to say that this was some kind of rush job, political hit job coming from the feds, the federal prosecutors, I think, took about a year before securing an indictment. This wasn't something they just did in a few weeks or something. So I'm just wondering, how can they convince us with brains that the charges were dropped only on the fact that this was politically motivated? They're saying that this distracted Adams from handling crime and immigration issues. Yeah, if you take money, you take kickbacks, it'll distract anyone from anything. You probably can't enjoy your favorite basketball game because you've been indicted by the feds. So I don't know. Now they're saying that the charges were dismissed without prejudice, meaning the case could be reopened in the future. I guess if Trump loses and Adam's still around, I don't know. The evidence was pretty pretty strong, and I don't see how he was able to get away with this one. But he was at the right time at the right place. He was able to be very, very critical of Biden and what Biden was doing. Trump won. Adams didn't necessarily say anything negative about Trump. I believe Adams may have been a Republican at one point. So he was able to get away with this. He was able to kind of skate by, to be honest. And also, what Adams have been accused of, or the indictment put in, this I'm sure a lot of the politicians do. So I'm not saying Adams is the only one that ever did this. Of course they all take kickbacks from foreign entities and domestic. They all do it. It was just Adam must have pissed someone off at the DOJ for them to go after him. So I could believe two things could be true at the same time. But I don't know, the idea that he got out of that is kind of funny. So, as long as he stays in the political favor of Trump and how the department is running, I guess he has to do that, right? The Warrior says, yeah, Adams kissed the ring. He's anti-illegal immigrant now. I would say he was vocal against Biden before any of this stuff started to happen. So I'll give him that. He's not like at one point he was 100% in and he was out. He was critical at the earlier juncture because, especially during the summertime, there were too many people coming in and the shelters were packed and crime was getting high and they had the gang situation. The subways were getting out of control. There was too many people coming into one of the most expensive places to live on earth. And now you have to take care of everybody. I'm sure you guys may have seen the news. FEMA was paying the migrants to stay in $700 a night hotels. It's extremely expensive to take care of people. And Adams kind of knew that early on. He was like, this is going to destroy New York City. I've made videos about this. So it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Tiffany's live right now. Let's see. I know you guys be saying stuff. I'll check if she's live. I got nothing going on. Let's see. Tiffany Henyard. No, not that Tiffany. Stupid. Oh, she is live. All right. All right, guys, we're gonna check out Tiffany Henyard. She's live. I don't know why she didn't just show up at the meeting. That would have been helpful. Thank you for whoever said that. Appreciate it. Big ups to the person who let me know about that. Thank you very much.
Let me educate you. So now you know. But please do research before you vote, because a lot of people got a lot of misinformation out there. Here, as you can see, in office, in the building, due to security concerns. When I got here, the room was loaded with all these individuals, all these fake bloggers, fake wannabe, get clicks and views off me. And I was not going to be under scrutiny as it relates to somebody having a weapon or having something in the building. Because the last meeting, when all that went down, guys, somebody brought a knife into the building. Like, did y'all know that? No, because the fake news didn't tell y'all that, nor did they show y'all that. So I was not going to put myself in jeopardy of being attacked or anything of that nature. Just to give you a little history. Last week, the trustees had moved the meeting from downstairs to upstairs when I said we should do Zooms because it was just so hostile, right? So they moved it upstairs, so they call a special meeting when we had a meeting all along here for today. When they moved it upstairs, they only allowed mainstream media in the upstairs area. And the bloggers and the residents was supposed to be downstairs, which I'm assuming that happened from what I was told. And then also what's crazy, they didn't even let the employees come upstairs. Like, make that make sense. So the only persons that was in this room was the board and also the mainstream media. And this time, since they saw Supermayor was coming, everybody want to change how we moving. So they allowed all these individuals in the upstairs area where we're supposed to conduct our business. Because remember, we're here to handle the business, not let the business handle us. So when they changed the layout of the security plan, that was very concerning to me, alarming. Because I feel that everything that happened at that last meeting was premeditated. It was already planned. It was already a setup. The trustees are involved in everything, yes. Your new trustees, Stephanie, Carmen, and Chris. So y'all can get on news, lie, and do all what you want, but everybody's involved in the scrutiny that happened at the last meeting with all these chaos agents. So they put these same individuals in the same room where I was supposed to be at. Now imagine, I keep telling y'all, I have a 5-year-old daughter. I want to go home to my baby, period. So I'm not here to play the game, be a show for people. I put things on the agenda to take care of the people, period. But when they don't handle the business, that's what you guys are missing. You're missing that they are not voting for anything for you, residents. It was several different things on the agenda today to be taken care of, whether it was bills, it was a budget. I don't know what's going on with everybody not wanting to pass a budget, right? Nobody wants to pass a budget. We've been talking about a budget for over a year. And now we on to the new year for a new budget for the second year. So that's two budget cycles that has not been approved, passed, nothing. People just playing with y'all at this point. Remember, if you're a business owner, you know you got a budget for every little thing. And they don't want to pass the budget. Ask yourself why. When you got majority, just pass. Write whatever you want in it and be done with it already. The other issue is, remember how I tried to explain to you guys about the 100% property tax refund? Remember how I told you about that? That I wanted to give you money because we got a surplus over here? Tell me why at the last meeting, this is how I tell y'all, y'all don't pay attention. And that's why I say, let me educate you. Why they just raise your property taxes? Raise your property taxes. Guess what? By 4%. Y'all didn't even know that, did y'all? So Thornton Township, be prepared, be ready, because the Board of Trustees raised your property taxes for no reason, because we got money here. I'm trying to give you $2.2 million that they keep voting down. And for those that don't understand what I'm saying or don't believe me for whatever reason, please FOIA it. Just do a Freedom of Information Act, and you will see who voted to increase your property taxes where there's no need. A lot of you guys are hurting, and that's the purpose of why I said I wanted to give you a property tax refund. And as I explained it before, it's 100% never been done in the history of Thornton Township. So that means if you paid into property taxes here at Thornton Township, which is only 5 cents of every dollar, you get back whatever you paid into. So it was $100, you get $100 back. If it's $300, you get $300 back. If it was $0, you get nothing. That's how it went. And that's just a little fraction. Just so you know, the bulk of your property taxes come from the little. Everybody want to call when you're on live. You know how it go. So I just wanted you to know that, understand that, so you'll know how to answer your own questions. The next things on the agenda is for the staff to receive bonuses. As you guys may not know, they used to give bonuses out here at Thornton Township. This was before I became supervisor. I haven't given not one bonus out, so this year I think the residents, which is the employees, deserve a bonus. They worked hard, we got surpluses, and we can afford it. So I just wanted to alleviate some of their pain, their struggle that they're going through, especially with inflation. Look at food costs when you're going to grocery store for a carton of eggs, a gallon of milk, stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. So I wanted to make sure that we made a way for them, especially when the trustees didn't show up for over 9 board meetings. 9, I think 10 now. 10 board meetings in county, and basically gridlocked the government. So therefore, residents couldn't get to the doctor, our buses was down. All these things happen, guys, but what you need to understand is who is doing it. I don't care what the media telling you. I've been showing you, I make videos, you can FOIA it, you can see everything that people are doing here at Thornton Township. So I just want to clear that up so you understand and you hear from me and you can FOIA it to get the truth, and it's in black and white. So when they did that, unfortunately, the lawyers was telling me to lay everybody off. Tiffany, you got to lay everybody off. They can't stay because the building can't be open. They didn't even vote for the insurance. That's how stupid they are, right? I never seen a group of people that run a multi-million-dollar operation not handle the business. I never saw that ever in my life. I don't care who you don't like, what you don't like, you handle the business. So when you don't handle the business, it start crumbling the infrastructure. And that's exactly what started happening here at Thornton Township. Because you got people that's trying to rerun for election, just so y'all understand what I'm saying to you. Trying to rerun for election, basically gridlocking your services here at Thornton Township. So if you needed food at the food pantry, they didn't have no food on the shelf. That's how bad it was. We couldn't even deliver food to our seniors. Our seniors that we do every day on a regular basis, we was taking them food. They were struggling. They was crying. It just hurt my heart because I couldn't let them be. So I go to the grocery store, spend my own money, and buy food for them because I just don't think people should allow people to sit there hungry. If you got it, you can miss a meal, go give it to them. Help them. Because some people live here and their family might live in another state. Or some people drop their family members off in these senior homes, oh my God, and don't go see them. So I am their family. So you can understand why they love Tiffany Henry. Because I'm their family when others are not. So I just want to point these things out to you so you can understand me and understand what's going on and what they're not telling you. I'm going to tell you. And that's the problem. I'm educating the public too much. And that's why they keep trying to get rid of me, keep trying to stop me, because they don't want me educating y'all. Because when you're more educated, you make wiser decisions. So you don't vote blind. Because normally what they tell you, just vote for this person. They send you something in the mail. No. Do your research. Please do your research. I don't care what they say. Go fact check it. And then make your decision off what you believe to be true. The last thing that was on here, guys, we put on here to have different events coming up, and they're $5,000 a piece. Normally we do events here at Thornton Township. The board asks for a budget. They ask for what we're spending on, what we're buying, things like that, right? They gave them all these things. And guess what they still did today? Not vote for it. And this is the special services dances. So these are the kids that might have autistic and different issues going on with them. We actually make a way for them. And they have these things like every single month for them. Like they do bowling, they do all kinds of stuff. So y'all didn't even know we had that service here at Thornton Township, huh? So that's another service that we have. Also, we put on here to have a Valentine's luncheon for the seniors and the employees on this Friday. Because at the end of the day, I love you and ain't nothing you can do about it. So I want to make sure that we can sit down, talk, love on each other, understand each other, and that kind of mode, that's kind of energy that I give off. So of course you know how they did. We had a meeting today for nothing. Nothing got accomplished. They didn't vote for any of the things that I just spoke on, and that's what I'm telling you. When people gridlock government and the residents are the ones suffering, I don't care the person you don't like, the person that benefit, well, the people that benefit from these services are the residents, and that's what's happening now. They're gridlocking your services. So stay tuned, guys, because I know y'all gonna be upset about it, but you need to make sure you put that energy towards the right people that's actually doing it. And that is all three of them, Stephanie, Chris, and Carlisle. That's why she is. She's a liar. So all those people are gridlocking your services. This is the problem I got, guys. This is Black History Month, right? Why we don't band together for anything? This is the shortest month in the year that we have. And all I've asked is us to do this. Y'all done let so many different things then just happen and everybody sit on mute A lot of people sit on mute, but when I see people in passing, they give me respect, they love on me, hug me, send me texts, emails, whatever, say, man, you stronger than I, because I would have left a long time ago. I get a lot of that. I get a lot of, man, why they disrespect you like that? I get a lot of support, and I thank you for your support and your love out there in the streets, because I always say this, my complexion don't match my protection. There's no way they should have had a meeting and I did not have any type of protection whatsoever. Another issue I got is when we call South Highland Police, right? We call them. They don't do anything, nothing to remove people from our meetings. At the end of the day, we are in your city and you're supposed to come and help us, but you do nothing. So I have a problem with that because you just keep putting your super mayor in harm's way, and I don't appreciate that, because when you call them, they're supposed to come and do something about it. So then, therefore, the agitators become more agitated and cause more havoc or more issues in our meetings. And that's what y'all been watching and what's been displayed lately. And all I can say to y'all is I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. I just want you guys to know what's going on. I want residents to stay woke, because it's all a show. It ain't nothing but a show. Because I just said this and I said it again. They're not handling the business. They put on a show and they come here for clicks and views to make money off of drama. Drama. I never saw that. Just drama. So I just want you guys to know that everything got denied today, and that was your services. Something that you need, something that you asked for, but it did not get taken care of. Safety has always been my top priority and will continue to be. And I just wanted people to know what has happened here at Thornton Township, and to understand that I'm under attack, like for real. Like, it's been crazy, guys. I got people that just run up on me. I got people that stalk me, follow me, do all these things. And last I check, I'm still a female and still black. But it seems to be that people just think it's cute, it's fun, and all that stuff, and it's not, because this is someone's life. I'm someone's daughter, someone's mother, someone's loved one, no matter how you might look at it. And I always tell people this, flip it around. How would you feel if it happened to you? How would you feel if, just switch it, I'm someone's mom, I'm your mom, and you're watching this, or your daughter and you're watching this? How would you feel or react? How would you want people to treat them? And that's your answer. So whatever your answer is for that, then that's how you should be responding for me. So it just hurts my heart, because sometimes it's your own people. And then you get people that come on these lives and like, really? Like, stop. Get off my live. I keep telling people that. Why do you follow me? If you don't like somebody, why do you follow them? I don't go pay nobody no attention that I don't care for. I promise you I don't. It's called Get a Life, and you should too. So figure that out and stop following minds. And if y'all put that same energy, I always say this, into your man, your wife, your kids, your career, y'all will be okay. All the energy you put into me, just to watch me because you make money off me, put it into something that's useful to help you grow in your life. Trust me, you will be a lot further. But you guys just come with the drama, like, man, for real. Life is short. Like, stop with that. That's like that. So I just want to point all this stuff out about today, so you heard it from me. I got a big announcement tomorrow that I'm going to make. I was supposed to do it this evening, but then all this chaos happened, so they pushed me out to one day, but it's okay. So tomorrow I will talk about some corruption. Since the news won't tell you, I guess I'll make sure that I put it out there so that you hear it from me, because unfortunately it's a lot of stuff going on in the village of Dalton. That entire board is corrupt. I've been saying this since day one. So I will be putting it out with receipts. How about that? So you will have that, but also know that I'm going to give it to the proper authorities as well. But I will announce that tomorrow, because I didn't want to mix it with this one. I want this to be strictly about what happened today at this meeting. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in passing, and everybody go out and vote for your super mayor. Make sure you punch 1 to win again for Dalton. I am on the ballot. I just want to make sure that you know, me and my team is on the ballot. I don't know if somebody on here got our palm card, but I will put it up in the comments. And also, I've been sending out text blasts, email blasts, just so people know you can early vote and get out the way. You don't have to wait until February 25th to actually vote. It's important you do that, whether you're in Dalton, because I'm up. And then also, remember, Calumet City and Riverdale. Make sure you support Michael Smith for trustee over in Riverdale, and then also JR and his ticket over in Calumet City. Great people, good people that really care about government, and people that's really going to show people the way. So I just want people to know what it is. That's really it for me. See, I told you I was going to be quick today. I wasn't going to be long. Make sure you love on each other, and make sure you always give hearts. Okay? Because I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Share the video. Tell somebody else. Let somebody else know. But I got a lot to say. Tomorrow I will be discussing Dalton, and I will go live. I will pick a time. But if it's snowing, y'all don't want to be in them streets. If it's snowing, you know I got to help and save my residents, my seniors. It said that people actually put things out saying that they didn't want us to shovel the senior snow. And that's how petty those trustees is over there. Like, stop, y'all, stop. Like, that's what I do. I take care of the people. And remember, it's a program that I made up. It's because I know that seniors don't have a way to handle anything. And some of them, like I said, live here and they kids or their family don't live in this state, live in another state. So our job as a village is to help one another. Remember, it's a village supposed to raise the kids. That's how that go. So I just want to make sure that people stay tuned to that because I got some great stuff coming for you. But do your research on me. I love this one lady, Miss Helen. I love you, girl. I see you been putting all them videos out of all the great stuff that I've done and accomplished throughout my tenure as mayor over there in Dalton. So people watch her information. I don't know what her thing is. It's Helen something. But she been doing really good on just taking y'all down memory lane. That's why I tell people, remember this. Because it's always can be me today, you tomorrow. So you're supposed to band together with the movement, which is support your mayor, support Tiffany Henyard. Because I've been doing nothing but loving on y'all. And I've been showcasing that through my work. Just like this agenda they had this evening that they didn't vote for. But it was all for the people. That's why I said y'all voting against things. But it's for the people. It's not for me. It's for the people. So now the community was not able to benefit from it. So again, remember, my complexion don't match my protection. I love you. Share the video. Love on somebody. Uplift some black girl rock today, so a little girl, please, because they need love. They need to see people that motivate and uplift too. And a lot of them look up to me because they see that I have the strength of 10 million. So I just want to keep on going and not stopping. So thank you again for everything, guys. Yes. Hold on one second. Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't announced. All right, guys. Love you. I'll see you at the polls. Because we got to make sure I come in on this landslide. Like I said, like Trump did it. He came in landslide. So stay tuned because your super mayor going to do a landslide February 25. Remember, I thrive in 25. And that's your mayor, Tiffany Henyard. All right.
All right. It's just too much. She is too much. Linux guy with the $5 super chat, appreciate you. That was actually her speed was on one, a little faster than usual. Like she was going a mile a minute. So I guess we know what happened. So after she got served, I guess outside where she parked at the township, she decided not to join the meeting. There was a meeting. And a few things had to be tabled. There's certain things that there was some discussion happening about the bonuses, about obviously some issues with some services, some events, and Henyard didn't show up for the meeting. So they had the meeting, finished it, moved on, and they all went home. And then we have Tiffany Henyard decides to jump on Facebook and go on not a very long rant. I'll give her that. She didn't rant for an hour and a half like the last couple of times. She did, I don't know. How long do you think that rant was? Like 15 minutes, 20 minutes? And said all the things that she should have just said at the meeting. She was there. All of this should have been said in the meeting with the other trustees. And what's the reason why she didn't show up? Because they changed the security protocols, right? In her mind, no one was supposed to go upstairs. Everyone was supposed to stay, I guess, in the in the overflow room is what they call it, so they can look at in the screen. And I guess when other residents were able to go upstairs, I think mostly the YouTubers, to stream. All of a sudden, she didn't want to do that. And she was like, well, I'm not gonna do it. If this is extremely important with all these situations happening with the business, why didn't show up? And then she made it seem like the people that she had this issue with were there, where I don't think they were. I mean, I have no idea. King Poppy with the $10 donation, appreciate that. The lack of accountability is astonishing. You weren't thinking about your safety or daughter jumping in that fight, especially as a politician. She's completely delusional, to say the least. Yeah, I will say this. Tiffany Heard is not, I don't think she's scared of people. The fact that she did that, I would, if you guys are stalking her or running up on her, don't. I'll say that right now. The fact that she jumped in like the way she did it, don't do that. I'm not saying she'll take care of you, but when someone's ready to fight like that, don't walk up on them. I'll just say that. So the idea that she's worried about her safety, I think she's worried about public comment. I think she's worried about the things that will bring light to her misdeeds, and she didn't want to deal with that. That's my opinion. But no, Hanian is not scared of nobody. I'm just saying, she ran so fast into that fight for her dude. I wouldn't fight her. I'll say, like, don't run up on her. I'm gonna say, do not run up on this woman. I don't care if she's sure or not. She's ready. So it's just more bad decisions. Show up at the meeting. You could have argued all of these points to the trustees. Argue for the bonuses. Argue for the stupid giveaway. All the stuff you could have argued in the building. You guys are in the building. And she decides to not do that and just go on these long rants with the same old spiel. It's the same old thing. So now she's also announced she is going to put out, I guess, an announcement tomorrow. She's going to finally expose the corruption. Remember the receipts we've been waiting on for, I don't know, last 8 months? Waiting for her to, basically her rebuttal to everyone else saying that she's, at the very least, she misappropriated funds. Now she's going to finally tell us who's corrupt, because it's not her, and it apparently is the trustees. So now we have to stick around tomorrow and wait. I wonder if it's the video from Tommy G that she's talking about. Because if you guys don't know, Tommy G, big YouTuber, made over 1 million subscribers. He had an Instagram story and he was hanging out with Haniard. So I'm wondering what is going on. Redman says clickbait. We'll see. We'll try to have an open mind here. We could say most likely there's not going to be anything happening, but I have to check it out. So she's supposed to have this announcement tomorrow. She's going to expose the corruption with the trustees. That's what she said, right? We'll see. She got those receipts. And even though it's damn near 14 days before... Are you serious? Hold on a second. I'm live right now, honey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize the time. I'll put him to bed.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Sorry about that. Lives, right? Life is lifing. You wait till 14 days for you to decide that now is time to do the receipts? It's now time to expose the corruption? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But I appreciate you guys for even letting me know that she went live. That was pretty quick. That seems like a common tactic. She has to announce where she's not able to speak and do her usual thing. But she should have been at the meeting. Show up at the meeting. You could have had this whole thing. We could have been done by now, because usually when she talks and does her meeting, it does add on another 45 minutes to the meeting. And it wasn't a whole lot of people there. I have to check out exactly how many people. It wasn't like a bunch of people there. There was no protests. I mean, I'm sure she checks out all the social media. She knew that nothing necessarily was going to happen. Just because a few people were going to film her or stream, what's the big deal? It wasn't that serious. So I think she just made another terrible decision. And now we all have to wait for tomorrow for this big reveal. You know, she's going to expose the trustees, even though she says she's been trying to expose them for months, and we haven't seen anything, so we will see. And like I said before, from what I heard, there's some situations that she's dealing with, obviously multiple lawsuits, getting served a couple hours ago. What happened in the brawl, which now she's, I guess, mad with the South Holland Police Department. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens with that. I think I saw a comment. Yeah, actually, I'm starving. I'm going to get something to eat. And I guess I'll talk to her, see what's going on. She didn't want... Probably, yeah. I would agree. But at this point, she is in a dire straits politically. She's on her last legs, right? She is in the water, and the water is coming up, and there's more water there than she can swim out of. You need to show up. Nothing was going to happen, at least in my opinion. I don't think anything was going to happen tonight. But for some reason, she decided to avoid a meeting and to do what she normally does. So I guess we'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. Succeeding in 2 says the corruption has already been exposed. We saw Lori Lightfoot's report, and we heard the vendors talk about what is owed. $550K plus $22K plus $40K plus others. So what she's going to come up with, I don't know. She released a video, but it was a lot of like this footage was from other things. I don't know. I feel like her energy was on extra, like some anxiety, talking much faster. We'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. We're going to see the big reveal tomorrow. So stay locked here. Hit subscribe if you haven't been subscribed yet. And we're going to see what she is going to be talking about tomorrow. Or this is just a waste of time and I'm sitting here just, again, wasting my time. But we'll see. You never know. On that note, guys, appreciate you for hanging out with me for a little bit.